Hello friends, so in this video we will learn how to create this kind of calculator. Okay, so if I show you here, 1 is equal to 2, 3 minus 1 multiplies 2. If you divide 0 with 5, and this will clear. Okay, so we will learn how we can create these types of basic calculator. Okay, so first of all, what we need to do here, it's a very simple. Okay, you need to first of all understand what is the switch function in JavaScript, and how you can pass, okay, this input box value into the JavaScript. That's all. It's a not very big deal. It's very simple. It's the basic thing so in JavaScript. So for the beginner level, this calculator project is very simple. So let me show you how we can create these types of calculators. So I am just first of all creating one notepad file, blank notepad. Okay, I am saving this into my JS folder, a small calculator. Okay, and what we can do here, just I'm closing this one and going to my JS file, HTML, converting this into the HTML. Now what we will do, we will just open this HTML file in our Chrome browser, and also we will modify this HTML script in Notepad. Okay, now we need first of all 2 input box and 5 buttons, right? And first of all we will design the calculator, and after that we will add the functionality in that calculator. That's the thing we need to do. So let's write the boiler code first. Let me type here heading. Okay, so what I will type here, basic calculator, okay. Okay, so now code is reflecting. Now we need a 2 input box, and that should be number placeholder. I will put here num1, and ID will assign here num1 also. Now just copy this code and just put here number 2. That's all. And this we will add in one division. So these 2 input box will combine into the one line. After that I will add here br tag, and one class we will create for button. Okay, button, so sorry, group. Okay, this is our group. So in this one we need button, right? We need 5 buttons. Each button will call to the JavaScript. So on click, calculate numbers. So I am adding here plus, and this one would be the minus, and multiplication, division, and C for clear. Okay, so same way writing here. Plus function. Now let's see how the page will look like. Okay, it's creating the simple HTML UI, but we need a more attractive, not more, but at least a basic formatting and designing will be okay, right? This will give some good look to our HTML page. So what we need to do, we need to add this code in one container. I am just putting class as a container. So all the code will come under this one container. Okay, all this division, and I will add here CSS code. In this CSS code, first of all, we need this box into the center of the page. So we'll use this container. This is the class, right? So we'll locate with this dot, and after that what we need to do, margin left, let's say I am putting here 30%, margin top 10%, let's see. Okay, or we can just side, okay, that's okay. Now all the input box will format all the input box here. So input box should be in padding should be a little bit high here, and I am putting border 1 pixel solid green, this one. And also we need group here, right? So let's say I am sorry, first of all we will design the button. So button should be background blue, color white, and also what we need here, pointer, cursor should be the pointer, cursor should be here the pointer. Okay, that's all. And now what else is pending? Cursor, pointer, hover, group, right? So group should be display flags, and let's see what exactly showing now. Justify content, between space, and apply this one, space between. Oh, it is taking all the space, so we need to assign width as a 40%. Okay, and the same group we will assign into this division. Now these are coming into the one division. So what's wrong here? Group, display flags, PR division. Okay, wait, here group is division here, so I'm just removing this group from this class. Display group as a blank, calculator clear. What else is pending here? Group, display blank, clear. Okay, let it be. So now we need more space. Okay, so I'm just putting width as a 30% here. So now it's okay. Now we need to increase the width of this button. Width I am putting here 20 pixel. I think this width is not sufficient. 50 pixel, let's see. And 80 pixel if I put here, not 80, 17 pixel would be sufficient, huh? Okay, and once I hover on this button, then button color should be changed as a black color. Sorry, something is wrong. Hover, I should put here hover. Huh. So now we need one more division to show the final result. Okay, so we'll use here division as a result. We are take for adding one more line space here. So h3 and this should be our result span, and we will update the result in this span, so id would be result. Okay, and I am putting color as a red. Directly put the color red, or sorry, green. Okay, so now we have created this design. So now we will pass the number, and on each button click, JavaScript function will call. Okay, for that we will use here JavaScript function script. Okay, now function would be JavaScript call, and we will pass some event string here. So let's see what exactly data is showing in each string. Okay, so if I refresh this page, and if I call this one 12, so let's see what exactly showing in console. Okay, plus, minus. Okay, so based on this one we can use the switch function. Okay, for that switch function, what we need to do here, we need first of all this two data value. Okay, two input box value. So num1 document, this is the id, right? Id, get element by id num1, which is this one. Okay, same way we will call to the num2, and it's in input box, so we should apply here value, right? Now let's call to the switch function. If switch string, this is the basic syntax of each switch function. This one case, and if it is true, then we will call our final result. So I am just assigning final value as a global variable, so this will change automatically in all function. Not all function, we are just using one function, but based on this one we will apply this final value in our this result variable. Result is this one, right? Result dot inner HTML is equal to this one, final value. Okay, now that's all. So now all the code is completed. So there are two value here, break and default. So default would be final value is equal to 0, that's all, and the break containing if final value if it is a plus sign, right? So final would be num1 plus 2 is equal to num1 plus num2. If we call to the plus button, same way if you call to the plus, minus, 5 button, right? If you will call into the minus button, then value will pass in. So we will apply the minus calculation. If we call to the multiplication button, then value, so we will do the multiply calculation, and for division we will do the same thing. Okay, and if you pass here clear function, then what we will do, we will just copy this parameter here, and it will clear the value from input box 1 and 2. Sorry. And again final value would be the 0. Okay, that's all. So but this is, I think, coming from string value. Let's see. Okay, so we'll have to convert this into the numbers. I am just using per float, so this will convert string value into the number value. Okay, so now again I am refreshing. 1 2 plus minus multiplications division, and this will work as a clear value. So that's all for this video. Now you know how to create the calculator, and based on this basic calculator, you can learn multiple logic of JavaScript. So thanks for watching this video.